maybe our ability to understand this process, to meet the patient and family where they are, better prepares them for what comes next.
As a volunteer, I go in, I've never met this person, there's no agenda, there's no history. And oftentimes that creates a beautiful opportunity for those barriers to come down and for the patients to work through some rather deep and sometimes troubling issues and achieve peace. And it's been beautiful. I've been able to witness that on more than one occasion.
It's hard work. It's not like in the movies. Nobody just dies real peacefully. It doesn't happen that way. So it is hard work. There's things that I can help the family be prepared for so that they can, not be so afraid.
I came upon a patient, a woman in her early 60s, and she was in a wheelchair, and she looked up at me and said, "Hey." And I said, "Hey." And I asked her name, and she asked me my name. And then I walked her back to her room, and when we got into her room, she started to cry. And so I put my arm around her, and I asked her what was wrong. And she looked up at me and said, "I'm dying." And I've grown to sort of sense when it's appropriate to speak and when it's appropriate to just be. And so that was a time where I was just going to be there for her.
When I think about what hospice means to me, I think about authentic relationships, competency in caregiving, the concept of being able to walk alongside versus in front or behind. I really experienced that on the other end. It's really kind of a beautiful thing for me.
One of the biggest impacts I have is with a patient that just wants to die the way that they want to die. And I believe that that's our job, and to the best of our ability, to help people obtain that. That's what we do. And we're just trying to get people as comfortable as possible and to obtain the goals that they have at the very end of their life.
There's just possibilities all of the time of helping people, have those end-of-life wishes.
So we're really being challenged as an organization to better understand what the community needs from us, and then to find the necessary resources to create those programs and services to better care for our community.